What's up guys, this is Moody here, and today I'll give you a guide on artifact weapons. I will start with some brief information about what artifact weapons are and how you obtain your weapon. Then I'll go deeper into new terms in Legion, which are artifact power, artifact traits, relics, and I'll finish off with some artifact weapon appearances. This guide is meant to be a start here guide to get the basic understanding about artifact weapons and how they work. Right then, let us start. So in the new expansion, the Legion will come to our world and try to take over. This invasion is so huge that we need the best of the best by our sides. And we also need weapons with greater power than anyone had before, or we won't stand any chance. There are 36 specs in the game, and every spec will have their own weapon with great power. And these are called artifact weapons. The artifact weapon will have its own talent tree with various traits. So in Legion, you will have the normal talent tree, and you will also have artifact weapon talent tree. So how do you get to artifact weapon in Legion? When you begin your Legion experiments after a big event in the Broken Shore, you will get a quest line that is specific for your class and even spec. This quest line will allow you to seek out artifact for your spec and also follow your destiny to take up this ultimate weapon. I will not go into examples on how you get artifact weapons because there are a lot of spoilers in them that you probably don't want to know about. But if you do want to know about these spoilers, I bet there are loads of information out there that you can check out. So let's look into these artifact weapon talent trees. As I said, each class has their own weapon, which means that each class has their own class and spec specific trait tree. This is not like a normal talent tree where you choose talents the higher level you get. Instead, the artifact weapon is divided in two different traits. One is called the minor trait and one is called major traits. Minor traits are passive abilities. Major traits are abilities that you can actually place on your bar and use when needed. As you can see, you start at a specific point when you get your weapon, and the first trait is the major trait. After you unlock the first major trait, your trait tree will open up with different paths. So you will have an option on which direction that you want to follow. These options give you the chance to make choices on what type of gameplay you want to play. If it's single target fights, if it's AoE fights, or if it's survival fights. You will eventually be able to unlock all the traits, but that will take some time. Each trait has a rank on it. Some has a rank 1 and some has up to rank 3. And the higher the rank, the better it gets. The amount of ranks is the amount of how many times you can upgrade that trait. Each trait costs different amounts of something called artifact power. And the amount depends on how awesome the trait is and also what rank number you're upgrading to. I'll come back to artifact power soon again. Minor traits have up to rank 3 and you need to upgrade all 3 ranks and able to unlock the next trait on the trait tree. For major traits, depending on what type of style you want to play, the major traits are the ones that will guide your path along the trait tree. The major traits are more powerful, they are modified add-ons to major class abilities and sometimes even core abilities. Now I said it costs artifact power to unlock and upgrade the traits. So what is artifact power? Each artifact weapon has its own talent tree in which you use artifact power resources to unlock new abilities within your weapon. At the moment on Alpha, a trait costs 100 artifact power to unlock, and then different amounts depending on how much you have to upgrade them. So how do you earn artifact power? You can earn artifact power through a wide variety of activities. And these are completing major quest line with quest bosses, completing quests that are class or spec specific, killing dungeon bosses, killing raid bosses, and you can find them from rare drops, outdoor objectives, winning battlegrounds, winning arenas. And now in Alpha I've got the items that are common or rare quality. And I got them from chests and even regular mobs that drops them. And when I open it, it actually rewards artifact power. Alright, so we've covered artifact power, artifact traits. But there's actually one more important thing you need to know about your artifact weapon, and that is relics. Relics are special items that you can socket into your artifact weapon to increase its power. Think of it as a gem. You can use 2 relics on your weapon, and you find a slot on it on the top of the weapon tree. These relics can increase an item level on artifact weapon, or it can increase the stats of the artifact weapon. It can even give bonus rates on your artifact weapon. For example, if a trait has a rank 3, your gem can make it be upgraded to rank 4 or even 5. And some of these relics can even upgrade your major traits. There are many different relics, and each one is specific for each type of artifact weapon. Examples of relics are Fel artifact relics, Shadow artifact, Fire artifact relics, Water, Earth, Holy artifact relics. On the top of the artifact weapon UI, there is a symbol that tells you what type of relic is needed to upgrade your weapon. For example, Fire mages can only put in Fire and Arcane relic. Elemental Shaman can only put in Frost and Wind relics. Demon Hunter, Havoc Demon Hunters can only put in Fel or Shadow relics. Last part I'm going to talk about is the artifact weapon appearances. When you get your artifact weapon, you will have the base look. This base look can be changed into colors and also different shapes. And there is an own menu in which you can upgrade different looks and colors of your artifact weapon, and this can be done in your order hall. So we start with how you can change the look of your weapon. The different looks of your weapon can be unlocked when you level up your weapon, raiding, PvP, achievements, quest lines, and hitting max level. When hitting max level, you get a quest that is a start of a quest line involving outdoor content, interacting major factions legion, and also some dungeon content. When completing this quest line, the reward will be unlocking some new traits and also unlocking a new model of your weapon. At endgame, there are several quest lines that specializes in different content, which rewards unlocking new models as well. So how do you change colors of your artifact weapon? Actually, 2 ways to be able to change the color. The first way is to unlock new colors of your weapon by completing achievements, such as finishing the quest line in a content, discover an entire content, earn reputation with a certain faction. And the other way is that some specific colors can be only unlocked by certain quests that is tied to the history of your artifact weapon. Alright then, I hope this video gave you some meat on the bone, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. Bye bye for now.